Hello. Again, Brian Jennings. This channel is dedicated to processing my relationship with Quentin Tarantino. And Quentin is a psychic clairvoyant who crawls into the mind of the actors in his films. Perhaps one of the most powerful clairvoyants in the world. I am the most powerful clairvoyant of the millennial generation. I wrote Quentin about playing the lead in the movie Critic, and he canceled the film because of me. We have been embroiled, it would take too long, but we've been embroiled in this psychic siege for going on 2 years now, and it is degenerated into the most palpable evil that anyone can possibly endure. And so, right, guardian angel of the world, I initiate everyone so that we can all have a nice campfire, kumbaya, coming to Jesus about it. Right? So I've written a novelization of it. I've just spent a lot of time trying to clear out this fucking trash computer I've been making all these videos on. And in so doing, I found 2 savage monologues that I sent to Ari and Mike, which are quite funny. In fact, they're hilarious. And I'm going to wait, but I'm thinking about putting them up here and letting Sarah Staudinger deny that she eats her husband's ass. Pretty funny. But hopefully I'll be able to read a little more of my novel, Building a Coven, as in a witch's coven. Why is it called that? Right? So that was Quentin being cheeky, right? It's not my idea, right? However, right, he obviously never intends to spend any real time with me. He intends to perpetuate this diseased psychic phantom relationship that the two of us endure, right? Because it is, right? It's a pendulum swinging both ways, right? He's in my mind, I'm in his mind, right? That this ain't, you don't need money to be wise. It doesn't work that way. Right? And this is why, right? Like, he told me to sue him in April, right? And so I've been doing everything I can to sue him, but it's a farce, right? It's ridiculous, right? Like, he's done so much awful fucking shit to me, right? Like, awful, right? And so I'm supposed to believe that he's just gonna give me, $300 million and let me loose in the world. I don't need any money to destroy someone with my mind. Right? That this thing that we're doing right now, right? No. This is, right? This ain't a famous person game, right? This is God's game, right? And so we're talking about it, right? Right? He has descended into palpable evil by stealing my wisdom, right? And this is the game these are the games that he plays, right? And so now he's cast the ultimate spell, or tried to, right? To poison my body with diseases, right? So we're talking about it, right? He hates me, I hate him, right? I felt so fucking guilty for so long about hurting him at Tribeca, but now I see. I chose the right side, right? He doesn't see what's good in his life. He doesn't appreciate any of the success that he has, right? He doesn't appreciate his beautiful family, right? He meditates on evil. There's a reason there's all that violence in his films, and I could make some pretty funny fucking jokes about that if I wanted to, right? But I'm not a degenerate, right? My point being, right, that he stole all my secrets and I stole all of his, right? It's nothing. It's easy, right? Can anybody do it? No, but I can. Millennial Dragon, right? So, we're reading through the novel. We're talking about the nature of reality. I'll pick up where I left off. The weather is getting colder. I will not be able to play guitar in the park much longer. I have never earned a livable wage in either metropolis I have lived in. Frustration. It doesn't interest me to stand in front of a phone prating like an ass. Nor do the tactics they employ, Pavlovian conditioning, sit well in any way with my soul. Acting in front of a camera, that's different. I enjoy that. And I know I must be one of the best guitarists in the city. The world. When I sing and play, it feels right. Learning lines and performing as an actor. Writing upon the page. Also. These 3 things define me. with music as my foundation. Next, writing. I attempted to write my first novel many years ago, over 10. But I only have actively written every day for 3 years now, going on 3. And acting Shakespeare, classical theater, Hamlet. That's the idea, this one role. If I can do that, it's worth pursuing. It's worth pursuing Alistair, the journalist. This is why I wrote. Some films are just as important as Hamlet, and historically more, being new. He is the only person I have ever written. I considered writing him in 22, right before drama school started, when I read that the movie is about a writer. But at the time I had nothing. No headshots, no credits. Just an asshole with a pen. So in that way it is better I waited, as now I have something to show him, however meager. Months pass. The winter solstice and Christmas approaches. I have taken a job in a warehouse, rare wares, packing boxes with kitschy junk from Black Friday through the New Year. They have taken to putting me on large orders, as they require the most effort. It is mindless tedium. Most everyone here is crude. However, the one guy often to my left watched One Piece, and we often have moments of camaraderie, mutual appreciation. It is, by default, the greatest manga anime, going on 1,100 episodes. Same writer, same voice actors in Japan. And above even that, it is a fully matured world, like Clam. It has gotten better with time. Alistair and the movies are a different animal. He maintains a through line of excellence, but the scope has broadened. So him too, as far as knowing the form, craft, and writing. I have been cast again as a multitude of bullshit background characters in a slipshod production of The Two Gentlemen of Verona, with the American Theater of Actors a couple blocks off 8th Avenue, a couple blocks from Columbus Circle. The cast is forgettable, a hodgepodge of amateurs devoid of inspiration beyond their self-centeredness. They look in the mirror and see something worth exhibiting. All I see is stale flamboyance. All the male actors, most of them, are as flaming as the director, hence his casting. There is one actor I knew previously here. He did Much Ado as Benedict in Scene Study when I did The Seagull. Ben. Nice, funny guy. Jewish. This is the first time I have spoken in earnest with him. I have to stop because my computer, again, is about to cut off because this is a fucking junk computer. See what's good in your life. Pray for me, pray for Quentin. Know that life is not an accident. Right? Uplift your soul to God. Right? Revel in the mystery. God bless. Like, comment, subscribe, share.